It's celebration time at Maidstone United, because by the end of this episode, we could be champions of the National League South and promoted to the National League. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 17 of our Maidstone United Save, an episode where we should end it as champions of the Vanarama National League South and earn our promotion to the National League. We have been on a bit of a procession of late. We are winning every game, and Dulwich, Braintree have dropped points and stuff. So if you look at the table there, we'll have a look at it properly. Look, 17 points clear at the top of the table with 7 games to go. So if one of them lose and we win, we should, we're pretty much there. We may not win it straight away in the first game today, but by the second game we should be in pole position. Our recent form, as you can see, when you were last with me, we beat Braintree and absolutely annihilated Dulwich. 4 games since then, won them all. 4-0 win over Carshalton, 2-1 against Chelmsford, 1-0 against Hornchurch, and a 4-1 win away at Weymouth. In this episode, we're at home in both games, Dorking and Eastbourne Borough. If we win the title after the Dorking game, then I'm probably not going to play the Eastbourne Borough game on camera. We'll have a little chat about my plans for next season with the team and then move on. If we don't secure the title, then we'll play until we do. But I'm thinking that we should secure it by the Eastbourne Borough game. Bit of transfer information. We tried to get Alfie Bendel on loan till the end of the season, but it didn't go through. We did make a couple of loan signings though. To be honest, I didn't really need to make any signings, but it was the last day of the transfer deadline for our tier, for our level. When the social media thing comes up, a couple of fans were like, "Oh, we need to sign new players, blah, 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 blah." Not sure how much of a bearing all that social media stuff actually has on the game, but I saw a couple of options, and I did have a plan when I did it. So we brought Sam Dreyer in. He is a central defender who can play at left back, defensive midfield, or in midfield, or in centre midfield. So good player just to cover till the end of the season, because we have had a few injuries. He's on loan from Stevenage. They're covering his wages. Played 15 games at this tier last season with Concord. It's 6.81. It isn't the best in the world, but like I say, he comes in just as cover, really. And James Matthews, a 6'4" central defender who can play at right back. He's a no-nonsense centre back. Again, only a 2-star current ability. He's not going to come into the team. He may get a couple of substitute appearances in his time here. But another one who was at Vanarama National level, he's already been at Hemel Hempstead this season. Played 10 games for Hemel Hempstead at a 7.15 rating, 2 man and a match appearances. And he was on loan there last season as well. Played 13 games at a 6.9. So he's decent at this level. Chances are neither of them are going to play. But my plan was that I was going to release Bradley Green. He's been out of contract all season. But he's on a 7.16 for the season. He's made 40 appearances, 32 starts, 8 appearances from the bench. I might as well let him get his... he'll probably get his title, his championship medal anyway, but might as well give him till the end of the season now. I'm probably not going to keep him. He's not good enough for the next level up, in my opinion. Actually, there's quite a few players that are not good enough for the next level up, but we'll discuss that another time. Jet Burns injured again. Great player, but his injury record isn't great. And we're currently in a contract stalemate with Rory Deacon. Rory Deacon, 31 years old, has been one of our star players for the 2 seasons I've been here. Great to have around the squad. He's a highly influential player. He can play anywhere in midfield or on the wing or in the attacking midfield positions. If needs be, he could move up front. He's unconvincing up front, but he can play there. At the minute, he's a star player on £650 a week. I tried to get him as a squad player. Weren't having any of it. So then I put regular starter because he's 31. Next season, we're going to be, hopefully we're going to be in the tier above. So he may not be as good in the tier above as what he is in this tier. So I'm going to need to bring in other players anyway that are a better quality for the squad in general. So I looked at trying to get him to drop his playing demands a little bit. I don't want him to be a star player if he isn't going to perform at almost 32 years old, or he's going to turn 32 quite early next season. But he weren't having any of it. At first, when I did the squad player, it went to star player, and it allowed me to change it. Then I changed it to regular starter, and then it went to star player, and it stayed there. So I'm not going to offer him a new contract just yet. We'll wait and see what happens. But he is a highly influential player in the team. And we're probably going to lose Bradley Green. Barham, Booty, Phillips, Trotman. I think they've all agreed new contract. Yeah. The only one I'm unsure is Trotman. Scroll up. I think he has. Yeah, he's here until 2024. So we're going to have him next season as well. But 3-star current ability at this level, obviously it's going to drop at the next level, isn't it? But let's not worry about that. Let's not dwell on that at the minute. Let's look at the team that I'm hoping will secure us the title today at home to Dorking. We've got Parks in goal, Trotman, Bradley Green, Carragher, Hill, Phillips, Corn, Booty, Mooney, Deacon and Barham. Both of the new players that I brought in on loan, Matthews and Dreyer, are on the bench. So they may get a few minutes. I need to give them squad numbers because I forgot to do that before. There's only one change from the team that played the last game. Mooney's coming for Luke. Make sure we win. We should win. And we're underway. Yeah, the whole situation with Rory Deacon, I'm not going to bow to anyone's needs. I think I've jumped the gun a little bit with offering contracts out before, but there's Barham, and Barham has his shot saved. Jumped the gun a little bit earlier on in the season when I offered contracts to the likes of Byrne and Barham and Trotman. They're players that I'm going to keep, that I was going to offer contracts anyway, but maybe I offered them a little bit too much without thinking about where we're going to be next season. Like Barham's been scoring goals for fun. He scored 50 odd goals this season. But is he going to be able to cut it in the level above? Like we may end up with a situation. Is Mooney? Can Mooney put us 1-0 up? And he does. Dan Mooney has scored the opening goal of the game. And Maidstone take the lead. Phillips, Booty to Barham, Barham to Deacon. Deacon, lovely first time pass to Mooney. Mooney brings it under control and slots it past their goalkeeper. And we are 1-0 up, looking to continue our winning ways and our march towards the title. What I was saying about the quality of players. We've been exceptional this season. We are a better team than this level. So hopefully the players can carry that form into the level above. But There's Mooney and a fantastic finish, but the flag's gone up. He was offside. Fantastic finish though. There's Phillips, Corn. Yeah, he was quite a way offside there, wasn't he? But look at that rocket left-footed volley. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at bringing in better quality, but then it all depends on the money situation as well. Because at the minute, I don't have any transfer budget. I don't have any transfer budget or wage budget. So hopefully they give us plenty to build a decent team for the level above us. But if they don't, then we may end up having to hold on to a few of the players that I would normally get rid of. We need a squad as it is. So we've been a little bit light on the ground this season. Injury worries and stuff. We've played the same 11 as much as we can. But we've had a few injuries and suspensions and things like that. We've got cover, but like at right back, if Trotman gets injured, we have to either move Bradley Green out there or Phillips. Phillips is probably our best right back anyway, but he's also our only option at defensive midfield that I'm comfortable with, because Lovett hasn't been as good as I thought he was going to be when we signed him. So we do need to ensure that we have a decent squad for next season, so that we have cover, and that is awful defending again. That's an issue that we've had all season, to be honest. Defensive positioning and opening up, allowing him to pass the ball, allowing him to get the cross in. And the defender there didn't really do much. They're saying about bringing Dreyer on. Let's give Dreyer his debut at defensive midfield. And I think we'll give the other one, Matthews, a debut as well. He's booty with a free kick from the edge of the area, and he puts it wide. And Deacon can come off for Luke. Hill with a deep cross to Mooney, and Mooney's header has gone wide. And our successive run of victories looks like coming to an end in this match. And we're kind of bottling it a little bit. We've had the better chances. We've had the more chances as well. Here's Mooney. Can we get a goal at the death? And there's Luke, and a few inches lower it would have been a goal, according to the commentary at the bottom. So there's another point. There's another point on the board. A draw is better than nothing, I suppose. Should have won that game. Only 3 shots on target. They've had more shots on target than us in that game, so I'm not actually happy with the chances. Players demotivated again, but at this stage of the season we should be winning games. Dulwich have picked up a 3-1 win over Carshalton. Braintree lost at home to Chelmsford, and Dartford haven't played. So after that game we have a 15-point gap with 6 games to play. So a victory in our next game means that nobody's going to catch us. Because while we may not be mathematically safe with just one more win, we'd still need an extra point or something after that. Like a point advantage over them. That goal difference there. It's a 33 goal swing. So hopefully we'll pick up the win over Eastbourne in the next game and secure the title there. The situation is clear, ladies and gentlemen, and that situation is a win should be enough to give us the title. Dulwich Hamlet won in a game that was played in between our two games. For some reason, they played, we didn't. So we've now got a game in hand and a 12-point gap. But we've got a 32-goal goal swing. So a win today, even if Dulwich win, it would keep us 12 points clear. And they'd only have 4 games left. And we've got a game in hand anyway. So today should be enough. If Dulwich fail to win, then we win the title with a win. I think if Dulwich lose and we get a draw, basically, if we go out and absolutely thump Eastbourne Borough today, we're going to be champions of the Vanarama National League South. I'm keeping the team exactly the same. Byrne is fit for this game, but he's lacking match sharpness, so I'm just going to leave him out. Let's go. A win makes us, unless something weird happens with goal difference, a win makes us champions. And that's all anybody needs to know. Because I can't see... Oh, what happened there? I forgot to press play. I can't see anybody overturning a 30-odd goal swing in the goal difference. Even if we were to lose every single one of our games and Dulwich won all of their games, it ain't really going to happen, is it? There's Mooney through on the right and basically passes it to their goalkeeper. Mooney's in talks with the New Saints, TNS in Wales, over a new contract. So I'm weighing up my options, whether or not I want to offer him a contract or not. He was, if you remember earlier on in the season, he kicked off about his playing time, despite the fact that he was down as a squad player, and that's what he was playing as. He was playing in the squad. Here he is through on the right, and again blows the chance to put us 1-0 up. Yeah, just as a squad player, and he was kicking off about his playing time. So there we go. There's a goal. Connor Essam has turned the ball into his own net, and we've taken the lead thanks to an own goal. Booch's corner in. Bradley Green missed the header by the looks of it, but it's been turned in. The ball's ended up in the net, and we're 1-0 up, so I'll take it either way. Back to the Mooney situation briefly. He's in talks with TNS. He has now dropped his complaint about his playing time, but that's because he's been playing. I don't want players that are going to be kicking off every 5 minutes because they're not playing enough, even when they're only a squad player, and that is what they were doing. That is the playing time he was receiving, and poor defending again has allowed Eastbourne to have a chance, but we managed to ride it out, and looks like we'll be taking the 1-0 lead into the break. And that is the case. Find another gear to take charge of the match. There's Booty. Bradley Green with a header. 2-0. And the title is pretty much ours. Regardless of what happens. Even if Dulwich win every game, they're not going to overtake us in goal difference. And it just means that we need one more point. But as it stands, we're extending to our goal difference. And there's a penalty. Jack Barham has a chance to make it 3-0. And does so. Straight down the throat of the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper jumps out of the way. 54th goal of the season in all competitions for Jack Barham. There you go. Look, straight down the middle. Keeper should have just stood there. We've had nothing flashing up about any other scores from anywhere. So I'm not quite sure what's happening. We'll have a look in a sec and we'll see what's happening in the other games. Deacon back to Hill, and we've regained possession. Lovely here. Deacon through. Barham is ahead of the defence. Oh, phew. Blimey! I don't know what he's done there. Even the best goal scorers managed to miss chances. Are we going to defend this? No, but their attacking player can't get the ball on target. So as we approach the 70th minute mark, let's have a look at the latest scores. Dudley Hamlet are 2-0 up against Hornchurch. So the league table currently has us 12 points clear. Dulwich only with 4 games to play, so they can only get 12 points, and we've got a game in hand. So the goal difference will make us champions. I'm not actually sure if we will lift the trophy today, though, because mathematically they can still catch us. We're going to go Matthews for Carragher. And Dreyer for Phillips. The same substitutions as last time. Well, similar substitutions to last time. But regardless, even if we don't lift the trophy today, I was hoping that Dulwich would drop points, so we'd get to lift the trophy in an episode. But regardless of that, a point in our next game, and we get it anyway. So Barham through, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and puts it over the top. I think it also means if we don't lift the trophy at the end of this game, we're going to have to do it away. And no, technically we're not champions just yet, but we will be in the next game. And we're back. And Barham, he was through on goal. I thought he was going to get a second of the game. We're 1-0 up away to St Albans. St Albans have basically just kicked us about, and Phillips hasn't managed to score a goal either. Yeah, they've kicked us about. They've had 2 players sent off. They're down to 9 men. They were down to 9 men up before half an hour in the game. But for somehow we've only managed to score 1 goal. But that 1 goal is going to be enough. And Booty may add a second here. Or Booty may pass for a second. Deacon, no. It's been cleared away. That 1 goal is enough to see us become champions. So I thought I'd come back so you could see us. Oh, Corn didn't put the cherry on the top with a stunning finish. But yeah, it's been a pretty poor game, really. We haven't really done much. There hasn't been that many highlights. But a single goal, we only needed a point. I upset the whole team. I held a team. It told me to hold a team meeting before the game. I said we only need 1 point to win the title, and it upset a couple of players. They got angry with me for some reason. So maybe that has affected this performance. Hasn't been the best of performances. We're playing a team that are down to 9 men. Have been down to 9 men for an hour of the game. But we're champions, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Maidstone United, Vanarama South champions. promoted to the National League. It's a shame we didn't get to lift the trophy at our home ground, but we're lifting the trophy, and that is all that matters. And we are the champions. Come on. And now I need to make a plan of what's going to happen next, and which of this title winning squad is going to come with me to the National League. And we'll see the cartwheel at the bottom, and I'm going to leave this episode there. I'm not going to do anything else. We're going to leave it there, and I'll see you at the end of the season. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, please do leave a like, subscribe, comment below, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.